I am a metahuman, and this is the Meta Customization System. So what would you like me to be? An orc ready for battle? Or a lawless bandit from the post-apocalyptic wastelands? Anything is possible. The Meta Customization System adds real-time in-engine customization to your metahuman. And the major features.
Hi guys, welcome to the second part of setting up the meta customization system. This time we're going to look at adding facial customization to our metahuman. In the first part, we added body customization to the male character and the female character, and in this one we're going to move on to a slightly more complicated. It's not really complicated, maybe just it's going to take a little bit longer because we have to retarget, well, not really retarget, but we have to add some animation files to our metahumans. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin the process. I'll try and do this as quickly as we can. So I'm going to use a slightly different method from the one we used to apply body customization, though we can use the same method, but retargeting takes a long time, and the skeleton for the metahuman face is very complicated. It's got more than 800 bones, so the process will take much longer if we try to retarget it and set up like a retargeting asset. So what we're going to do is, instead of retargeting, we're going to replace our original skeleton, which is found in Metahuman Customization System, Metaface Tool, Animations. Okay. We're going to replace this skeleton with the Metahuman head skeleton. Okay. It's the exact same skeleton, but this one is not attached to our metahumans. It's just within this project. Okay. So we're not going to back up this time around, because if we back up, our files are going to be mismatched. We won't even be able to use them. So what I would advise is make sure that your original downloaded project files for the meta customization system, just keep them safe. We'll use that as a backup if you ever need to revert to the original skeleton. But I don't really see any reason why you would want to do that. This is just the exactly the same as the metahuman head skeleton. Okay, so we're not duplicating anything. We're going to delete this, but before we do, we want to export these animations. Okay, because once we delete this and replace it with the metahuman face, these animations, in my case, they were not compatible with the metahuman face. They were acting all weird. So I found that I have to export them, and then replace the skeleton, and then re-import them. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to highlight all the animations before we touch the skeleton. Highlight all the animations, right click on them, and go to Asset Actions and choose Bulk Export. Okay, you can pick a folder where you're going to do this bulk export. Any folder is fine. I have an animations folder that I keep in my documents, so I'm going to use that. Okay. I'm going to make a new folder, and I'm going to call it, I already have a folder called Exported Face Animations. I'll just call it Face Animations 2 in this place. So Exported Face Animations 2. You can make any folder anywhere you want. So just select that folder and click on Export All. Just look at my settings and make sure yours match, just in case of anything. There's nothing really special about the way I set it up. This should be just the default. Okay, so click on Export All. And I do believe all those animations are exporting now. There's no indicator, so we just have to wait for it. There's no progress bar. I'll skip ahead. Okay, that didn't take very long. All the animations are exported now, but I will say that re-importing them will take a little bit longer. Okay, it could take anything from, depending on your system and also your engine version. Unreal Engine 5.4 is much faster, but Unreal Engine 5.3 could take up to 10 minutes. 5.4 maybe, for me it takes less than a minute, so they definitely improved there. So now choose your scale face. Okay. In case you've moved away, that's in Meta Customization System, Meta Face Tool Animations. So scale face, delete that. Okay. It's going to warn you that there's some assets that I use in this. There's plenty of assets using it. So under delete assets and update references to point at any asset of your choosing, click there and type, oh, it's this one here, but in case you can't see it, you type face _ arc and choose that skeleton. Okay, and click on replace references. Okay, remember, keep your original files safe in your vaults. There's a vault while you download marketplace products that keeps all your original files safe. So I advise that you don't delete that. So it probably won't need it. You will need it for another project. So okay. So everything is fine here. You just say save selected. Do not deselect anything. Save selected. So I do believe we're going to have to re-import these animations. I'll just give it a test just in case maybe it was a one-time occurrence that things weren't working correctly the first time I did this. We'll just give it a quick test to see if we really have to re-import. I believe we do. So under Metahumans, select Brian or Hannah, or actually both. Find their heads. Okay. I do believe we can simply just... anyway, just in case you have a lot more Metahumans, let's just open up the folders. I was going to search for their heads and just filter them out and choose them, but if you have a lot of Metahumans, that might be a problem. So open up your female Metahuman, open up the face folder, open up Hannah face mesh or whatever your Metahuman's code, type post. We're going to come back to this. We're going to have to find it. So before you do anything, just back up your Metahuman's head in case of anything. Right-click on your Metahuman's head, duplicate it, and save it. Will make it easier for us to find that original post-process NNBP. Yeah, with your original head still open, click on face post-process and choose NNBP face tool. Okay. Choose that. You'll get a weird face here, but just save it anyway. Do the same with your male Metahuman. Open up Brian face. Brian face over here. Type post. And choose the same thing, NNBP face tool. You'll get a weird face on the male as well. Let's save that. Now click on play. And let's see what's happening here. Okay, the face is falling. That means it's working. If I zoom in, you see there's something happening here, but it's really, really weird. Ears, just weird. Nose looks better than everything else, but so this means we definitely have to re-import the animations, okay? Because this relies on additive animations in order to manipulate the face of the character, okay? But those animations are now anyway, they don't work anymore. So go back to the Meta Customization System, go to the Meta Face Tool folder, go to the Animations folder, highlight all the animations, okay? They should be about 11 of them. Make sure there's 11 selected. Right-click on them, and go to reimport with new source. Okay, reimport with new source. This should lead you back to that folder where we exported the animations originally to. Mine was exported face animations too. So I'm going to open it up. I'm going to go to the game folder, Metahuman customization system, Metaface tool, animations, and these should be in alphabetical order. If they're not, make sure they're in alphabetical order. Okay, let your arrow point up if you're in Windows. I don't know what that looks like on Mac, but your first one should be anim face additive local space. Okay, then you choose them one by one in this order. Okay, they'll appear in this order up here to tell you which one you're importing. If you get confused about which one you're importing, just look at the name up here and make sure you match it. It would probably be a good idea that you look at it before you choose the file. I've done this 1,000 times, so I don't think I'll make any mistakes. But if you do make a mistake, you're going to get the wrong expression for the wrong customization. Okay, for example, if you choose the nose over a mouth customization, then when you move the mouth bar, your nose is the one that's going to be customized. So make sure you do everything correctly so we don't get that. Okay, so first one is anim face additive local space. That's this. It's the first one. Okay, I double click on that. I'm good. I can just follow them in alphabetical order. If you're not confident, just look at the names and make sure you're matching them. But I'm confident I'll do the right thing. So I'll just quickly select all of them. Make sure you're going in the right order. I just move one at a time. I'm on F5 right now, and the imported animation is F5 up here, so I know I'm doing the right thing. Keep on going. Again, can't stress how much you need to make sure you do this in the correct order. You must do it in the correct order. Okay. Once you've selected everything, your editor is going to freeze up for some time. Okay. If it's Unreal 5.4, it's about 4 times faster than 5.3. So this is going to take close to 10 minutes to complete. I've got a progress bar there. It's going to take forever on 5.3. 10 minutes on my machine, could be faster or slower than yours. So yours might take a little longer or a little less time. Maybe you're on an SSD. That should speed things up for quite a bit. I'll see you when this is done. Okay, so we're done importing those files. I recommend you save them all and restart your editor because it can be a memory intensive process, especially on Unreal Engine 5.4. I guess that's why it is faster on that version. But anyway, just restart your editor just to avoid any crashes because of running out of memory. Okay, so I do believe that's the entire process now. We should be finished. I don't think... Oh, there's one more stage. Just click yes to open in whatever assets were open. I'll click yes on my side so I can find them easily. Hannah face, Brian face. Okay, I'll leave those open. I'll click play. And it's going to load up. Okay, so the following face is still there, but I do believe that our facial expressions, our facial customization is working properly now. Okay, so we will have to fix this following face just now. But for now, I'm just going to zoom in to the face because this is caused by LODs. So if I zoom in, that LOD should be deactivated. Okay, so now I can see my facial customization is actually working properly. I'm going to go to the eye shape and I'm going to adjust it. And as you can see, I can get some different eye shapes there. Okay. If I want to deactivate the eye shape, I can just click on the button there. If I want to maybe adjust the intensity of the eye shape, I can use the intensity adjuster there. And I can reposition the eyes as well, up or down or horizontally. Yeah, So everything should be working correctly now. So yeah, we're gonna go through them. Lips are customizable. This last layer needs some setting up. We'll have some orc teeth going through there, in case we want to do some creature type customization. The same thing with the lips, you can adjust them. Face type we cannot change right now. We're going to have to add some more metahumans, and that will be done on a later stage. We'll look at that later on. Okay, so same for the female. Everything should be working fine. If I click on female here, female is going to load up, but like I said, we're not done setting up the female, so I have to exit and play again. The body customization we made before has translated across to the female, and no wonder it looks like that. Just adjust her height so I can see her, and everything should be fine here as well. This is for the actual eyebrows. We have to set it up later on. Can adjust the shape of the brow, the eyes, same as before. Yeah. So once we are done setting up all the customization, these will look very, very good. Right now they just look a little bit weird because we're not done with everything. But this is basically how you can set up facial customization. There's just one last stage we need to go through. Can adjust the lip size. Yeah, anyway, you get the point. You can customize everything now. So let's just complete the last stage. Open up Anim BP Face tool. I do believe we backed up Hannah's face, so let's find that backup and find the face blueprint. So click on Find in Content Browser and open up Hannah Face Mesh 1. If you don't know where that is, it's in the face folder of your Metahumans folder. So open up that backup that we made and search for post. Face post process Anim BP. Open that up. Search for it first. Open it up. And then your Anim BP face tool. Okay, open that up. If you don't know where that is, it's found in Meta Customization System, Meta Face Tool, Animations, Anim BP Face Tool. So we're going to jump to the animation graph. Okay, but before we make any adjustments, we're going to have to copy one variable and add it here. So let's go to Face Post Process, Anim BP. I'm going to copy body type index. Okay. So copy body type index from the original Anim BP of your MetaHuman. Open up Anim BP Face tool. Right click on variables, click on paste. Okay, so we've got that there. Now go back to the Face Post Process Anim BP. Open up the animation graph and do the same process we did when we were setting up the body. Everything in between input and output, you highlight everything in between those two. Okay, make sure you've got the right stuff selected. Press Ctrl C or right click and copy, and can close that down. And in the animation graph of Anim BP Face tool, put the initial pose right next to the use cached pose initial pose. Make enough room in between. Right click and type paste, or press Ctrl V, whatever you prefer. Just put those in between and connect initial pose to Anim node rib logic, and connect input pose to the head movement IK. And this will enable us to have the head animations when our body moves and when we're using live link and such other things. Okay, so close that down, save it, and we won't see any difference in here, but now we're done setting up the tools, the face customization tools. Okay, so exit that. We'll do one last thing. Open up Hannah and Brian, or whatever your metahumans are called. Open up their blueprints, and let's just get rid of that falling face by clicking on the LOD sync. If we can find that LOD sync should be somewhere around here. Okay, it's in the components, LOD sync. Don't type anything, just set number of LODs to 0, forced LODs to 0. And this will disable the LODs for your MetaHuman. Unfortunately, you cannot use facial animations with LODs. Even body animations sometimes will get distorted in the same way the face was falling. If you want to have LODs in your MetaHumans, you are going to have to create new LODs. You can open up the skeleton mesh and auto-generate some new LODs. The reason that the face is falling is because some bones are being deleted on the lower detail LOD levels. It's still like that with Hannah. I guess I didn't modify Hannah. Let's go on LOD sync on Hannah, set it to 0 and 0. Yeah, as I was saying, some bones get deleted from the face, which makes the face drop when it's using the facial customization. Okay, so if you want, as you can see now, it's okay since we've disabled the LODs. Okay, so if you want to have LODs with your MetaHumans, maybe you're running a very big project, I advise that you create new LODs for your MetaHumans, okay, and you turn off. You create the LODs without any of the bones being deleted. You make sure all the bones are present in those LODs. Okay, so even though you reduce the poly count, make sure all the bones are present so that the facial customization works correctly. It will be the same thing for the body. If you have a big enough distance, you have a problem because of the LODs. So just have LODs which do not change the number of bones in the skeleton meshes. And that will bring us to the end of this tutorial. Thanks for watching. In the next one, we're going to set up skin customization, body customization, skin customization, hair customization, all these props, clothes, and eye colors, hair colors. We have some tattoos and all the rest of that stuff. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video.